Welcome back. Episode 14 of the WAT podcast. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
We just recorded like on Monday itself.
yeah. That's what unemployment does to you. No, just cut that out. Leave the
Okay, yeah. This week we have some interesting stuff to talk about. Do you want to start off?
Okay.
I'll end with mine.
Okay,
'Cause
fine.
mine
I'll
is-
start with the topic I found very predictable. I saw it coming. Okay, I saw it coming. So Elon Musk made a statement saying that the pandemic made him lose faith in the common sense of people, and that is why he will not be taking the vaccine. Because
How ironic is that?
yeah, exactly. Oh my god, Elon Musk becomes more and more of a joke every day. Like,
Wait, so he's saying that I'm not going to be taking the vaccine
yeah,
because he has lost faith in the common people.
yeah, yeah, he's lost his faith in the people because of how we've like treated the pandemic and like stuff like that, like our overreaction, I think, to the pandemic. Because he's always maintained that we're overreacting and data suggests.
Right.
So he's like, I think that's given me a insight into how people think, and that's why I'm not gonna be taking the vaccine because I've lost faith in people like that. And I was like, that's a very interesting take from you. Like, Elon Musk went from this guy who was like super cool, like, oh, he's so smart and so cool, to just people just being like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I think the spiral started from when he went to a Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
The Joe Rogan show.
Yeah. Whatever he smoked to that podcast, it messed him up.
That permanently damaged him.
Yeah, that for people who say weed has no side effects, go watch him smoke weed and then see his spiral. Then you come back to me and you tell me that weed does nothing to you.
Dude, my god, he has like slowly descended into madness.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
No, he's actually lost his mind. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know why he thinks he's like. I guess he like everyone was like, Elon Musk is so cool, right? And billionaires are never as cool as they seem.
Right.
But like ever since the pandemic started, he really started to show his true billionaire colors. Like, cutting off like pay, like not allowing people to unionize, threatening like if you don't come to a job during the pandemic, I'm gonna like fire you and shit. So yeah, all that stuff just kind of exposed him, and like you get exposed and you find like a few people who are mainly the right wing being like, yeah, you're right, you're the best, you're the smartest for now thinking like this, thinking like us. And now he's accepted that side and he's become red pilled, and now he's just going on with like going with the flow. Like I don't understand why you wouldn't want to get vaccinated. Like what's your reasoning? Like
So he's lost faith in the common people.
but like
But at the same time, like, people have lost faith in him. Like, I just find it very ironic. Like, he thinks that people are dumb in the way that they have handled the pandemic. Meanwhile, contributing to that very statistic of not handling the pandemic really well.
Yeah, no, he's become kind of like that person that is like a crazy person, and then you just ignore him because like he's just trying to get like a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
Speaking of Elon Musk as well, so he tried to sell an NFT for 1 million. Like there was a tweet about an NFT, and he said, I'm selling this or something, and then someone tried to buy it for $1 million, and then he rejected it. Don't know why. I still don't. We keep coming back to NFTs because they're growing and growing now, and it's still like the whole Elon.
But it's getting to the point where it's like
it's kind of getting absurd because like someone offered him $1 million to buy his tweets, a tweet that is on a public platform that I saw, that I screenshotted, that I like saved and everything just to prove the point. Oh my, I don't understand it, but yeah. So I don't know why he rejected it, but yeah, turns out he didn't need $1 million.
Oh, yeah, wow, what a fucking loser,
Yeah,
huh?
what a loser. Doesn't even need
Doesn't
$1 million.
even.
What people possibly do with just $1 million? Nothing. Probably wouldn't solve any of my problems at all.
Nope, not
Yeah.
at all.
But yeah, those are all the topics I had on Elon Musk.
Mm.
All right. So I'm gonna.
What was the next thing?
So the Oscars came out.
Right.
Okay. And the Oscars every year try to become more and more inclusive. And this year they did pretty well, as in accordance to Twitter, which is like the deciding factor for what is appropriate and what is not. But yeah, I think his name is Steve Yuen, like the guy from Walking Dead.
Huh.
And he got nominated for Best Actor, and then Riz Ahmed got nominated for Best Actor as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Steve Yuen is like the first Asian American to ever get nominated for an Oscar. So people are like good on the Oscars. There was a good representation of like black directors and actors and black creators.
But my question is what they deserved
Honestly,
nominations.
honestly, so I'd never watched those movies before, and I I literally scoured the internet to try what Sound of Metal, because that's what Riz Ahmed was for, and it's a pretty interesting premise. So it's basically a musician or a heavy metal drummer starts losing his hearing. It's kind of like how he deals with it. And the Steve Yuen one is just an Asian family moves into Arkansas, and like they try to take care of their family farm and stuff, and how they integrate into society. Both those movies, I watched them, incredible. I actually watched, and I've seen a lot of the content that was on the Oscars, pretty good. I don't think anyone who's on that list is undeserved.
Okay.
And I guess also like those, I don't want to say like a lot of movies didn't come out as an explanation to why those movies got selected. It's those movies deserve to get selected, but there was also not a lot of movies that also came out. So
No, okay, fair enough.
but yeah, those movies are pretty good. I would highly recommend it.
Okay, so I mean that's my only concern. The thing is, like, if you have like representation, but it should be deserved representation.
No, absolutely.
You just don't slap people on for the namesake.
Yeah.
Because then at that point it just becomes like pandering.
Yeah. It just becomes like a publicity stunt rather than like
and you
a
lose
recognition
credibility.
And instead of like a recognition of an artist's true ability. But yeah, Riz Ahmed is just, I'm a very big fan of Riz Ahmed, so I was very happy that him and his movie got
including Venom.
I haven't watched Venom.
So wow.
I'm a fan of Riz Ahmed and all the stuff I have watched. Let me correct myself. Because I feel like he's a very good, consistent actor. So, oh my god, I completely forgot he was in Venom.
He was.
Yeah. Yeah. Those were the Oscars.
And now we move on to the Grammys.
So the Grammys I don't care about. Like every time, someone wins it, someone will be like, okay, they didn't deserve to win it, this person deserved to win it. But then there was a big controversy.
Hold up.
Was it a controversy? Okay, I don't think it was a controversy. I think it was just a thing that happened. But Beyonce's kid won an Oscar, won a Grammy, because she was part of a music video that Beyonce had created with different artists. And what's her name? Northwest.
That's
Kim
Kardashian's.
What's her
name?
Blue Ivy.
Blue Ivy, yeah.
Okay, Blue Ivy. And Blue Ivy won it, and everyone was like, why did she win it?
Only she won it?
No, I think everyone in it won it, but it was, I don't understand why people were mad, because if it was like a lot of people like in a music video and they all won it, they were just like, she didn't do anything, she didn't deserve to get the a Grammy or
Grammy.
Oh, Grammy, yeah, man, confusing myself. So that was another very interesting heated topic that people were like, why is no one talking about it? And then 2 hours later, no one was talking about it. It literally died down.
Yeah, I mean, no, you can't make a meme out of that.
Yeah, who cares?
We as we concluded last week, if you can't make a meme out of it, then
it dies out. Yeah. The news that you get is solely based on how memeable it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. All right. Those are my topics.
Dude, we're done in 10 minutes.
Okay, good. Short podcast. Short
Okay,
podcast.
no. Now I'm going to bring in the real
Okay.
the real questions, okay?
Hold on. Like, man, this is why I don't record between 4 days. Like, we recorded on Monday and it's Friday.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's why you get.
No, but I have like
Uh,
actual deep questions.
okay.
Okay. So I was watching this video and it's one of those Jubilee videos, like the Spectrum ones. Have you seen? Where it's like they stand in a room and then they ask a question and you stand according to if you disagree or you agree and shit like that.
No idea what that is.
Okay. So so Jubilee does on YouTube does a series where they ask people who belong to a certain group. Uh, it can be any type of group, it doesn't matter. And they ask a specific question, and that, and then they have to stand on a spectrum of whether they agree, like strongly agree, slightly agree, disagree, neutral,
Oh, wow.
and strongly blah blah
How
blah.
many people are.
Usually there's like about 6 to 7 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I saw it random. I don't know how long ago the video was shot or made, but I saw the one it was on. The group was like virgins.
Okay. All right.
Like, yeah, so virgins were there, and it was not like kids or anything. They were like adults, like probably older than both of us. And the first question was, do you think oral sex is considered sex? So when you do it, you lose your virginity. And I was like, 100% people are gonna say strongly disagree, but people agreed.
Okay. No.
Majority of them agreed.
Okay, but
Huh?
majority of them were also virgins. So isn't reducing the requirement for what it is to lose your virginity?
So wait. So the guy who was like strongly agree, he gave his point. He's like, okay, this was the most like dumbfounding thing, because as soon as I heard this, I just closed. I was like, I can't take this. So he said that okay, it is, I consider it sex because it's in the name, or oral sex.
Okay, hold on. I wanna actually look up the definition of what sex is. Like, what is sex defined as?
Okay.
Sex
I'm
definition.
pretty sure it's like.
Okay. So physical contact between individuals involving sexual stimulation, sexual activity or behavior, except like sexual intercourse, copulation.
So it is considered
sex.
Oh.
So okay, now let's look up what losing your virginity is.
Okay. Fine.
Virginity meaning.
Huh.
Okay, a virgin is someone who's never had sex.
Holy shit.
But it's not quite okay. Okay, this is I feel like this is a good answer. So, but it's not quite as simple. That means because it's so they say that sex means different things to different people. So virginity can mean different things to different people as well.
Okay.
But if we take the first definition, which is just like people who have sex, or like if you have sex, then oral sex means that you've kind of lost your virginity.
Right.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So you close the video.
Shut up.
You close the video because you said you heard something dumbfounding, yet it was the most logical thing to be said in the video.
No, because but the thing is, he didn't say it. If he would have said what, that, like, if he gave the definition and everything, I would be fine with that. Like, okay, that kind of makes sense. But he just said that, oh, it's in the name, so it counts.
Okay, but still, I feel like you closed it, but maybe you should have also gone and thought about it. Like, why is it called oral sex?
I did. That's why I'm asking you.
Okay, no, but we just found it out together. So I guess oral sex does count as losing a virginity.
But it depends on a person to person.
Yeah.
It's subjective, but also objective.
I think it's just subjective.
Okay.
Because, like, if me and another girl was to lose it, and I consider oral sex like losing my virginity, and she doesn't, then in a sense, I'll walk out of there being like, I'm not a virgin anymore, and she'll be like, yeah, I'm still a virgin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, yeah. But, yeah, I guess we learned something new today, which is sex can mean different things to different people.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I wonder how many people who thought they were virgins are now no longer. So,
Shut up. You shut your mouth.
oh my god, I just came to a realization. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, we'll end that
My
topic now.
perception is still the same
Alright.
about myself.
But you, no.
We said
Things
it's
have,
subjective. So subjectively, according to my own personal belief of what sex is, I'm still a virgin.
loser. Loser.
Okay. Now we get it.
Dumb fuck loser.
No, I get it.
I messed that up. I said the whole thing and then go. Alright. Yeah, okay. What was your. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I actually have a topic as well.
Let's hear it.
Okay, I was gonna say that the Tanzania president died of COVID.
And he was a COVID denier, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's the funniest thing ever. And like apparently,
I think he's the first like world leader who was a COVID denier who died.
Yeah, which is it's pretty insane. Like he wasn't like even a bad president. Like all the things he did, he was a good president. So people really liked him. But like he got it, he's like finance minister got it, I think, and someone else got it. And because they're all COVID deniers in the country, they all came to Kenya, and then they were like, "Yeah, fuck, we need to go to India," and then they died. And I just find that I find that so ironic.
They got
like,
their dues.
Yeah, but yeah, now there's a female president in Tanzania, so things are shaking up in East Africa. We don't just talk about Elon Musk in the U.S. We can also talk about local shit that's happening.
Right.
Not really local, but like local-ish. So yeah.
Yeah.
We were unable to take care of the Tanzanian president. Do you think we're the ones who killed him? Do you think he actually died here? Like we killed him. I sometimes wonder about that. Like, are we to blame?
How many times a day do you wonder about that?
At least 10.
So basically, from yesterday, you've just been thinking about it non-stop.
Yeah, because every time I open the news, like it's about him right now.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe we killed him. Like maybe the whole sending him to India was like a ploy. But yeah, I mean, I find it weird how people like in the news and stuff, everyone is like he died of heart complications, and I find that weird because we had a friend, like not a friend, we had like an individual that we knew in the distance, and they had someone who died, and they are not very firm believers in COVID as well. And so they told us that the person who died from breathing complications, but they forgot to mention that the breathing complications
was because of
COVID. Yeah, and I find that so funny. So I was like, he died of heart complications, but like, where did the heart complications come from?
Right.
Maybe Elon Musk will die of heart complications.
Oh my God. Dude, he just wished death upon someone.
No.
Banned.
Yeah, I'm absolutely banned. I'm absolutely this is not gonna be allowed on YouTube anymore, because I said, first of all, we're saying COVID, which is apparently against YouTube's terms and regulations.
Is it actually?
Yeah, you can't say COVID or COVID-19. I'm saying COVID a lot. The virus. Yeah, so the virus, it's not allowed, but naked women are. Like, have you seen like the Jake Paul like thumbnails? Like they're pretty. They're like nudity and stuff, which is also against YouTube guidelines, but it only works a certain way. Yeah, so
because it brings them a lot of money, obviously.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like you don't cancel someone who is like a big source of income.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we aren't.
We
So
are.
we are definitely getting copyrighted and like shut down. So if there is no episode 15, you know what happened.
Uh-huh.
We're currently dealing with, what do they call it? Like when they send you the letter?
Cease and
Cease
desist.
and desist. There you go. That's what we're dealing with. Um, if someone, this is why, imagine like we, oh my god, if we get a cease and desist, we can be like, listen, we need money.
Why are you whispering?
Because it's a secret. So we tell them that we need money.
Am I
That's why
supposed
we're
to
selling our podcast.
Uh-huh.
And that way we fund for the cease and desist, but we only like, we just shut down the YouTube channel. We like take the money and then we just bounce. Episode 14 is enough.
Okay, fine.
Alright.
So now the next question. This is the deepest, the most introspective question you will ever get today.
Okay.
Okay. So, when was it? Last week or over the weekend? I was watching scrims, like of the gaming scrims, and one of the players asked his team. He's like, "Would you suck the 99%, or would you do the remaining 1%?"
What is that?
When you're giving a blowjob.
Okay, yeah, but I don't get what that means.
Would you do the 99%, the first 99%,
Okay.
or do the last 1%?
Of the dick or of the
Of
people?
no, of the duration of the act.
I'm still so lost
Okay,
what the
fine.
question is.
Okay, fine.
I'm
Okay, fine.
absolutely not
You're giving oral to a guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather do the first 99% of the act?
Okay. What is the first 99% of the acts?
Like,
that's what I'm very unclear about.
Okay.
Is what is 99 and what is 1?
okay, so basically you sucking the dick for 99% of the time. And the remaining 1% of the time where he's about to finish, you leave it at that.
Okay.
Or you do the 1%.
Ah, okay. You see,
That remaining 1%.
yeah. Honestly, I don't have a preference. I'll do the full 100. But
No, okay, serious question though.
I don't know.
I like how is that serious question.
I don't know. I think I would just do the 99. Like, I still feel like cum in your mouth and stuff is still pretty gross. Like I feel like it's yeah. I would just not. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the 99. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just imagine it's a woman's dick.
Oh my god.
No. Haven't you ever seen that like Reddit meme where he's like, so I went to a bathroom, right? And yeah, like went to a bathroom and then there was like a glory hole, okay, and then like a dick came out. I was like, why not? I'm lonely. So I started sucking it, and then like halfway through, I hear a man moan, and he's like, "I've been sucking a dude's dick this month." So yeah, I mean, no, I'll suck a dick, whoever's dick. No bias.
For the 99%.
Yeah, for the 99%. I don't know. Would you do the 99 as well?
Yeah, I would find the guy who lasts the shortest time.
How do you even do that?
I don't know.
Listen, I think you're approaching this wrong. I feel like instead of finding the guy who lost the shortest time, improve your technique so whichever guy you're with lasts the shortest time. Like think
Makes
about
sense. Makes sense. Yes.
like yeah.
So you have to do it for less time.
Yeah, just improve your technique. Use your tongue, stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm just giving you tips. Oh my god.
I'm good.
You're the one who brought up being it. Oh my god.
No, but I'm good. I don't need tips.
Okay. All right.
I'm already getting one in the scenario. Oh.
Oh, okay. I get it.
That was kind of slow.
Yeah, I know. I was processing something else, and then I was like, all right, the tip of the penis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Funny joke. Sometimes I really worry, like, you don't put my name anymore, do you?
No.
You don't?
Name where?
On like the podcast.
What do you mean?
Okay, like when you like put it up on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you
In the description.
in the description, what
No,
do you?
no, no.
What
I
do you,
don't put my name either.
what do you put?
I just put the topics we're talking about.
And then okay, yeah. Because like man, I sometimes worry that some employer is gonna like look this up, and the last thing I need is like an employer finding out like I'm willing to suck 99% of a dick.
Hey, maybe that's
know,
your in to get a job.
That's how, but that's how like gross corporate people like could like use them call me for an interview and then they perform those gross acts.
True.
Yeah, but
It was just a hypothetical situation.
but yeah, that's true as well.
It's like one of those questions where it's like, would you rather watch your parents do it every day or just jump in and stop it right there?
I don't even know what that. I don't have any answer to that. I really don't have any answer to that.
That one's the most disturbing one.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can beat that in terms of like shock value.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I think it's a fairly short episode. We can end it at there.
All right. Yeah. We don't not a lot of topics, but yeah.
I know. I think we made it as lighthearted as possible.
Yeah. There's not a lot. Maybe I don't think we have enough of a base to actually ask them like what topics we should.
Okay. Let's talk about the first half of Justice League that we just watched.
You want to just add it?
You just fuck it, yeah.
All right. It's just garbage. Just don't watch it, please. For the love of God, don't watch it.
Okay, so we watched what 2 hours?
Yeah.
Of the 4-hour Justice League.
It's 4 hours, and we're not even saying it
hours.
like as like an exaggeration. It's literally 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's 4 hours long.
It's 4 hours. The problem that I have with the movie is maybe we're spoiled. But 3 hour, like if it was 4 hours of like Avengers Endgame level like stuff where there's stuff constantly happening, right? I would forgive it, right? But this was not that, man.
Yeah, this was just boring. It was just so much exposition, so many unnecessary scenes.
The problem is these guys had nothing in terms of I mentioned this the first time we talked about Justice League, and it's that there is no backstory for half the cast, so they had to force in.
Yeah.
In this cut, they had to force in a backstory for Flash. Had to force in a backstory for fucking Cyborg. They had to force in a backstory for the bad guy.
It was just bad, and there was if you watch this movie, the one thing that will stand out is just the amount of slow motion there is.
Dude, it's so unnecessary. It's 4 fucking hours long, and out of the 2 hours we saw, it was. You could say 30 to 45 minutes was just slow motion. And like half the scenes could have been cut.
Honestly, I don't know why there were 2 minutes.
The scene of Lois Lane going into the coffee shop, fucking opening her umbrella, giving the coffee to the policeman. Like why?
Yeah.
Why was
the whole
those
Wonder Woman scene isn't even needed as well?
5 minutes of nonsense needed. Why?
Even the Wonder Woman scene where she's fighting people in the bank. Why? Like, what do you gain from that?
Yeah.
Like, we already know who Wonder Woman is. We know what she can do. But, like, she's there and she's like, this is the lasso of truth. And I was like, bro, we already know that. Like, this should be established in movies that, like, you have 2 movies already out before this. We don't need you to tell us it's the lasso of truth. We know what it does. We don't need you to fight bad guys. We already know what you do. I don't know what that thing was. Also, that guy is like, 4 stories will go kaboom, right? And he's like, that bomb. And then she just threw it in the air and it was like a small explosion. And I was like, how is that supposed to kill 4 blocks of people? Nothing in that movie makes sense to me. I just don't get anything. I don't get any of like why there's so many unnecessary scenes. I kid you not, there's 1 minute of Aquaman in slow motion just walking down a pier and then like a waves crashing around. That's it.
And it's not even, and there's like 30 seconds of just his face.
Yeah, there's just
and water falling on his face.
Yeah, and that's it. That's literally it. And I'm like, why?
Why?
Why is all this necessary? Oh,
Why was the scene of him walking into the water
yeah,
and those ladies
singing,
singing?
yeah. Yeah, there's
Why?
another scene where he's just walking into the water. The ladies are singing and smelling his sweater for 2 minutes. They sing for 2 minutes. That's it. Oh my god, it was just so bad. It is
There is
unbearable.
so much
Yeah,
that could be cut.
there is so much.
There is so much. Like you could make this into a 3 hour movie
Yeah.
easily.
I still think you could go for 2.5, and it would still be. I think you given. Okay, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna finish it
Okay.
unbearingly so, because I feel like you could cut that down to a 2.5 hour movie and it would be good, because I feel like it has like the right elements, backstory wise and stuff.
Right.
But the script writing is so lazy and uncohesive that like it's just all dragged out when it doesn't need to be. Like you could do that cyborg scene in like 10 minutes, but for
Which
five,
cyborg
like
scene?
cyborg where he discovers his powers, and like the dad scene and everything.
Uh-huh.
But for like 3.5 minutes he's just like looking at some random woman like go through struggles, and I was like, why is all this so random? Like he's discovering his powers by just standing there and looking up into the sky at some CGI for 3.5 minutes. Why? What's the point of that? So I think this movie has a lot of good elements in it.
Yeah. Okay. So I will say that it is 100 times better
Yeah,
than the 2017 one.
yeah, for sure.
But the fact that it is better than that is a very low standard to meet.
Yeah. And I think that was my theory, is why people enjoy this, is because
They're comparing it to
the
the
previous
first
one, which
yeah.
was so garbage,
Yeah.
that they think this is a step up, but it's not. Having not watched the first one, I can tell you this is absolute garbage. And if this is better than the first one, I'm never watching the first
No,
one.
no, no.
Yeah,
Do not even attempt
yeah.
to.
It's like 10.
You will shut it off within 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So this is just it's so slow and dragged out, but I will give it, some of the fight scenes are pretty cool. The fight scenes are actually pretty nice, like the Amazonians fighting Steppenwolf.
Mhm.
Like, even though it was super long for no
Mhm.
reason, like even in that fight scene for 40 seconds it was just a thing falling down in slow motion.
Oh yeah, and then she was just watching,
Yeah, she was just
looking down.
watching down and looking at it. That's how ridiculous this movie is. But and then like eventually they come flying out. But like in that
You could literally have the whole thing fall.
Yeah.
She goes to the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
She waits for 5 seconds and he comes up.
Yeah.
You could have cut the whole thing where she's just standing there for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I understand
The impact.
the impact of she's paying respect to
Yeah.
all the people who have died, but like you can imply that she was going to do
That and then like,
he comes up. I think that would give it more emotional weight that she wanted to but she couldn't do.
Yeah, she didn't even get that opportunity, because like
Yeah.
and like the fact that he came up so instantly means all the people that died were for nothing, because they thought they were like securing him and stuff, but
Yeah.
it didn't happen at all.
Yeah.
But like even inside the tomb they fought for so long, but like some of the action sequences, like when she like shoots the arrow, like ties it to the box and then shoots the arrow, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah,
I thought that was
there's some of the like
Yeah.
there's some of the scenes are okay. That was there in the original.
Oh, okay.
That was there in the I think it was there in the original.
Okay.
That whole fight sequence I think was there in the original.
Okay.
Yes, but the only thing that was changed was his armor was not there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But so those that was pretty good. There's even another Flash action with
Oh
quotes
my,
sequence
that was the
where you will watch that and you're like, why is it so slow? Like he's supposed to be the Flash and everything is in slow motion, but again, all of this is real. It's in the movie. He for 30 seconds just like touches the girl's hair. Like he's just
Dude,
like
it's actually
creepily,
so creepy.
Yeah, he's like creepily like stroking the girl who is in a car crash and is flying out of a car. He's like in slow motion, like just stroking her hair, and I'm like, why? And then he like steals a hot dog and he does the random crappy shit. It's just so stupid. It's a dumb garbage movie. I didn't care about the characters at all, and the way this movie was delivered just made me more mad at it.
What do you mean?
Like just the delivery of all the concepts and like the exposition and everything just made me care about it less. Like
So okay, so for like a little bit of more context, like the movie itself, within the movie is divided into parts.
Yeah.
It's not like people have, like, if you go on the internet, they'll be like, oh, part one is this long, part two is this long. No, it's it in the movie. There's like it cuts to black and then it says part one, like part one, then the name of the part or whatever. Like it's basically like mini episodes with, and then it's all crammed into one
Giant.
giant movie.
Yeah.
Do you, okay, let me ask you this. Do you think from what we've watched, do you think it would work as a show?
No. I agree with you. There's nothing in the first two sequences that would make me.
Like 2.5
Yeah.
parts that we watched.
2.5 parts. And again, this isn't like one division that, like you have enough history about the characters or care about them enough to like sit through two garbage episodes. So and yeah, it's just so bad. Like maybe now at the last 2.5 hours when like the action sequences come in, but yeah, sitting through like two episodes, the first three chapters. Have you seen three or two?
2.5. We
Two
saw
and a half, 2.5 chapters. They were just bad. Like even within the third chapter, which would be half of the episodes, nothing has happened.
No.
Nothing is happening. It's just all still set up. Like nothing exciting is happening. Just long dragged out scenes which have, yeah, they think they're building like this symbolism and like trying to do stuff, but it does nothing. It's not Blade Runner 2049. Like Blade Runner has a lot of the sequences as well where like they try to like build up, but like Blade Runner I love, but even the scenes are just so beautiful. Like it's fine. Here it's just nothing. Like the scenes are just nothing. It's just me seeing a dude stroke a woman's hair while she's falling out of a car.
That was too creepy. That was a bit too creepy, man. I
So-
felt like physically uncomfortable watching that.
Like, and I don't know what it is about, but like in the other X-Men, right? When he's in slow mo, like they can see him, right? Like, is it not a thing where like their eyes move?
No.
Okay.
It's only the people who can sense his movement, like who
Okay.
are as fast as him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. So it was just. Also, I feel like the Flash having that like electricity thing just does so much damage. Like it just seems like it does so much extra damage.
But to be fair,
Right,
let's
like
be honest.
then
Every single motherfucker on that
Yeah.
has killed someone.
Yeah. Also, yeah, all the superheroes just kill someone. Like I'm pretty sure like the whole Justice League thing is like
It's
like
based off of they're
Yeah.
not supposed to kill.
yeah,
The
like
moral.
Batman and everyone, but like Wonder Woman just chucked a dude like straight up against a wall, and like he hit his head, and you can see a blood splatter and
yeah.
everything. So you know that.
Okay, who one reviewer I was watching, he was saying that Zack Snyder made this movie for like the adults. Like, as we've grown up, you read comic books and those are very PG friendly, whatever. But then as you grow up, you can't really read the comic books as much because like it doesn't appeal to you as an adult. So he made the movie, but still it destroys the
Yeah.
whole premise of them.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like look, Marvel heroes are different in a way that we know that they kill people.
Yeah.
Like literally from Iron Man 1 it has been established that he does not give a fuck. He will just kill anyone. And it has only Captain Marvel kind of stays as much as he can to not kill.
Captain Marvel.
No, Captain America, sorry.
Yeah.
Captain America. But everyone else does not give a flying fuck.
Like they're always using missiles and stuff, and there's no establishment like that. There's like a no killing policy and stuff.
Yeah, but we know that Justice League, or at least Batman,
yeah.
does not kill people.
Yeah, but he's just like some of the things you see, and you're like, yeah, that guy is dead. There's no way he served.
Like the one when she did this. When Wonder Woman did the cross arm thingy, that guy just got obliterated.
Yeah, he's gone. Like, there's just
only his hat survived.
Yeah, like it was just crazy. Why? Yeah, and like the thing is, like people come to like see these movies because they're also fan of the characters. But like if you can't make a good representation of that person on camera, then it's not really a good movie. And it's the same thing I had with the Joker, right? It's like it wasn't a good Joker movie. because it had nothing to do with the Joker, really. Like, it was, if you took out, like, if you renamed it, it could be a good movie, but, like, it was not a good Joker movie. Like, the premise behind it wasn't good enough for it to be, like, a Joker movie. So, the same thing applies here. Yeah.
Like you could literally replace, not have Joker
Joker
as
and,
the
yeah,
name or like
yeah.
the face or whatever. Just have like a normal
Normal guy,
guy's
yeah.
slow descent into madness,
Madness.
and it'll make sense.
Exactly. Like, it's not a Joker movie. So, it's not a good movie, good Joker movie. And this is not a good movie, period, regardless. If it's not a good movie, it's not a good Justice League movie, it's not a good anything.
I read a comment on Reddit just before we watched. The guy was like, "It's not great. It's never. It's like if you took a pile of shit, which
Yeah.
2017 movie was, and polished it, it's still a
Pile
pile of
of
shit."
yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. So, yeah, I would highly recommend, if you're gonna watch it while doing something else. Watch it while, like, you're making dinner. Something. Don't ever go to the cinema to watch it.
No, it's not in cinemas.
Okay,
It's not in cinemas.
good. Because, man, like.
Okay, first of all, like the thing that pissed me off was the aspect ratio.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I don't know why it's in.
So the reason why they shot it in that aspect ratio was because IMAX theaters are 4:3.
Yeah.
So that's why he shot it
Okay.
in 4:3.
All right.
But it's not going to be released in IMAX.
Max. So there's
So
no point.
what the fuck is the point
Yeah.
of all this?
I don't know.
But people are saying like release the make it like an IMAX movie.
You want me to go sit 4 hours with those glasses on and watch in an IMAX? Fuck no.
Fuck no.
I would not do that even if you paid me. Even if you paid me $100, I would not do it. 150, I would consider. 150, I would consider. But, like, fuck, that movie is so bad.
It was actually my okay. So a little bit more context, right? When we started watching it, my brother was like, "Wait, I want to watch it as well." And we mentioned it last episode that my brother used to be a huge like DC fanboy. He used to watch all the CW shows like pretty religiously, and so he wanted to watch it as well. So I don't know if he's watched the 2017 version, but like all three of us, like after the within 30-40 minutes of the movie, we were all on our phones, like we were all doing our own thing, like just periodically paying attention to what the so yes, I think the movie is enjoyable in air quotes if you're doing something besides putting your full attention to the movie, because there's nothing deep or meaningful that happens within the movie where it requires your full attention.
Yeah. Like, you could leave, come back. Like, you could go to the washroom, come back, and you would still understand everything. That's how slow the movie is as well. Like, the pace it moves in, like, you could go to the washroom, come back, and it would still be on the same scene that you left it at. That's how slowly it moves as well.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy. Like, I don't understand how you can.
Oh, also another scene that didn't make sense. The one where fucking Aquaman saves a guy from the boat.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Why did he? What was the point of that?
Like, I don't know why you're trying to establish like these people are heroes and stuff. We know that Aquaman has 2 movies himself as well. Like, if you're gonna release a Snyder cut, at least release it knowing that movies have come out, like, stuff has happened. Like, we don't need you to show what Aquaman's powers are or what he can do.
Wonder Woman's powers
Yeah,
are,
like,
or
what they can do. We don't need to know she has a lasso of truth. We've seen, like, there are 2 movies of her already. So just, no one needs, like, I swear to God, if I watch the movie and there's a scene showing Superman's powers and stuff the same way, like, he randomly just goes and saves people, I'm gonna shut that thing off. Oh my God, it's just gonna blow my mind that he thinks that, it's like the same thing with Spider-Man, right? We don't need an introduction to his powers. And that's what
we don't need an introduction to how he got them. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, fucking spider bit him.
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Stick to that whole thing
Yeah, like,
for 30-45 minutes.
Uncle Ben died.
Doing the web shit.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
no.
We don't need it, and that was why, like, people appreciated the
Homecoming.
Yeah, Homecoming, which is they were just jumped into it. Like, he's a Spider-Man. You already know what it does. You know how he got here. Let's move on with life.
Yeah.
But if here they just seem to, like, revisit everything. Like, it's like he thinks that no one knows who these characters are at all, so he's starting it all again, which just pisses me off. It's just so.
You know what's a little disheartening?
What?
So apparently, the movie sets up for sequels.
Oh my god, I would not watch the sequel. The thing is, like, I've been told like the Aquaman movies and stuff are good as well, and I still haven't watched them.
The Aquaman movie is decent.
Yeah, like
It's decent.
I
will say that it is. The movie that we watched was so fucking desaturated. Like, you could watch it in grayscale.
Yeah.
It was pretty much like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like except for the red in Cyborgs, whatever, a few colors here and there, it was just gray.
Yeah.
Gray scaled to the fuck. Aquaman is one movie in the entire DCEU that has color.
That's good.
That has color, and it's not the blue color that, like, some movies have just blue. It's just everything is fucking blue.
It's just colorful, like
not colorful. It's just blue.
Oh.
But like Aquaman is actually colorful. Like,
no,
it's
that's
vivid.
what I'm just trying
it's
to say.
vivid. It's like you can actually make sense of what the hell is actually happening.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. But yeah, like the thing is, and the difference is, like, if someone told me a Marvel movie is decent, I would still watch it at some point or another. Like, I think WandaVision is decent, and I still watched it, but I would not watch Aquaman regardless of if it was decent or good.
Yeah.
And
I also watched Wonder Woman 84. Oh.
Yeah. Just don't watch Justice League.
Oh man.
Watch it while.
I mean, if you are like a huge fanboy of DC,
you're not gonna be anymore. So
you might find something to like.
Yeah. I mean,
your we haven't reached the point of liking anything so far.
Yeah, which says a lot considering you're 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours into the movie. 2 hours into the movie.
Which is halfway through, and you're like, I still don't like anything.
There's like a few fight scenes here and there, but
and
that's it.
And I'm glad we did it like right after we watched it, because I swear to God, if you asked me on Monday to do this, I would not remember anything.
Not remember anything.
There's nothing memorable.
I even forgot about the fucking boat scene.
Yeah. I would just not remember a single thing of this garbage ass movie.
Okay, well, I guess we can end it at that.
I had another point. I'm trying to think.
You do.
Fuck.
Was it from the movie itself?
No, it was. But yeah, we can end it there.
Okay.
I want to see how it. Okay, next time we come back, we do the final
the
2
next
hours.
Next 2 hours
of
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
I just fuck, man. Okay.
But I mean, your brother was a fanboy and he still didn't like it.
Yeah, but he was a fanboy.
Yeah. Okay.
I was a fanboy too. Yeah, like last night I was watching like old videos of me when I was like a kid. And like on my 6th birthday, I had a fucking Batman cake.
Oh wow!
Like I had a hoodie that was, and the hood was like had bat ears.
Yeah. Did no one come to that birthday party because you were a loser, dressing up like a bat?
No. That was like some other time. But I was a huge Batman fan. I didn't remember it either until I saw the cake. I was like, oh shit, I was a Batman fan.
Yeah, but that's our. Out of 10, how much would you give it?
Oh, 3.
3. Yeah, that I feel like 3. That's fair. I'm giving it a 3 because I'm assuming that Justice League is a 1. So
yes,
yeah, the 2017 one is a 1. So I'll give it a 3.
It's a 3 because there's some the sound is good.
Oh yeah, the starting soundtrack is actually excellent. Like that really got me excited. Like in the start where they're like showing the credits and the score is so good.
Yeah.
So that is a one positive I found in the movie.
Yeah, so you can just close your eyes and listen to the music. So yeah, 3. Sound is good. Fucking like 1 or 2 fight scenes are good, but besides that, shit's just
it's just bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. With that, we can
2.5.
We can end.
Yeah.
This week's episode of the WAT podcast. So see you next week. Bye bye.